Good afternoon, guys. I'm here with Ism. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm Gerard, I play guitar.
Greg, drums.
Andre, I sing and play guitar.
I'm Lee, I play the bass and other things.
Now, you guys have a new album coming out. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. It's called Urgency. It's coming out beginning of August, 10th, 12th, something like that. It's kind of for us, a further mix of rock and some kind of electronic elements to it. It's kind of about the idea that if it were your last day, what things that you do now would you still actually care about?
Cool. Now, this is your second album. Now, how does this differ from your first? Is there any, and you've got an advanced single, I believe?
Yeah. Well, the single's called Sacred Cows, which we really like. It's kind of a call to arms to people to kind of wake up and find out what they care about in themselves. I think this album is, the first one's called Monkey Underneath, which I think we all still really like. This one is both a little bit kind of harder and edgier and a little bit more electronic at the same time. I think we have a better idea of how the different pieces fit together now, and it's actually telling the right story instead of the wrong pieces. Trying to kind of find the square peg in the round hole. We've kind of found the way the right pieces fit together.
Cool. Now, you've got a new member of the band.
Yeah, that'd be me. I joined the band about 3 months ago, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a whirlwind of a bunch of different events. It's kind of a new vibe for me. I'm coming from a different area of music, a lot of independent stuff, and I studied jazz intensively. But it's a lot of fun, and I love playing with the guys, and it's a great experience, and the album sounds great, and I'm looking forward to playing it for people. It's a lot of fun.
He used to have a mohawk, and he doesn't anymore, so we felt we needed somebody with a mohawk.
had to take the mohawk.
So that was kind of the call, was we needed somebody who plays the mohawk, and then we tried to find a drummer afterwards.
Someone who plays the mohawk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said. All right. Nice. I play the mohawk.
Now, do you guys want to talk a little bit about what you bring musically and what you're doing?
Sure. Anybody?
You've always got something.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I play the guitar. I like Gibsons. I'm mainly a Gibson guy. Been a Gibson guy since I was a little tad, and I use I like effects. I use a lot of effects. I'm especially into the Digitech whammy pedal, and I try to incorporate that a lot in my sound. See, with Ism's overall music vibe is kind of like, it's electronic, but it's powerful. And I come from more of a hard rock background, kind of like 80s metal almost. And what I do is I use the effects to kind of blend the powerfulness of the hard rock, and it blends really nicely with the sound that we're trying to go for. And I think it's pretty good.
Let me ask you, when I spoke to Andre last, we were talking about the Comstock Festival, and I said, I gotta say, I don't see you guys on the same stage.
Yeah,
with Poison.
I was in heaven there. That was great. It was great.
Sticks.
Yes, we played
Actually, I want to say that, to be honest, he was too scared to meet CC DeVille.
I really was. I was like shaking. I'm like, oh no.
The rest of us were hanging out with him. He finally got his balls up to do it, and then he walked into the trailer.
Yep, it was fun. It was a great experience.
That's good. Any of you other guys want to just talk about musical backgrounds, tastes, styles?
I guess I'll go in. I come from more of a groove background. It was actually on the first record, I came in while they were doing the first record, so I didn't write the songs. Gerard really played the bass on pretty much the whole first record. I did a couple of things. It was alright. So this new record's to me anyway, it feels a little more groovy. I can put my own thing in it. I played a lot of funk music growing up, and the Chili Peppers got me into funk, so I went back to James Brown and Sly Stone and P-Funk and the Ohio Players and all that stuff. And the whole time still some Nine Inch Nails and Tool and harder bands like that. So I tried to put that in, and then I got this whole kick basically being a loser in high school. And having too many friends, I'd sit home with all my pedals and play my effects. So now I split my two channels, so I kind of have a synthesizer channel going on and my bass channel going on, which comes through pretty good on this record. And I enjoy it. It's pretty good, and groove thing happened, so we had to bring this kid in because he's pretty groovy.
Yeah, that was actually the first thing for the two of us. We had a conversation late one night about the bass, and he was talking about the different bass effects, and I was like, I've always wanted to hear somebody play bass effects like that. And that was when, you know, Gerard was playing bass in the band, and there was another guitarist. And I just never forgot that conversation. And so when we actually were looking for a bassist, I was like, hey, remember that guy? We had this conversation really late, and we talked about Pink Floyd and weird bass effects. Yeah. He also plays the bass really well, besides making weird sounds.
Cool. Now, what do you guys have for upcoming shows?
So a week from now, we have a show on June 12th at Rebel in New York, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be our first show in New York in a bit. And New York, you know, this is where we are and where we're from. And I like Rebel too. It's going to be really cool.
It's really loud in there. I like it a lot.
And then 2 days later, on Saturday the 14th, we're one of the headlining bands for Riverfest in Albany, which will be a big festival down by the river in Albany, and that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, starting in July, we'll be touring full on, kind of around the whole country. The best way to find out exactly where and when is to go to our MySpace page, myspace.com/ism, ISM.
Cool. Well, that's it for questions I had. Is there anything you guys want to hit as a wrap-up?
Anybody? Or you should just come check us out, and when our album drops in August sometime, sorry I don't know the date, go buy it.
August.
Yeah, August 5th. There you go, August 5th. Buy our record.
Yeah.
Which you can't see in the video, right? You just heard some disembodied voice say August 5th.
Yeah. This was, you know, I see that you're speaking to me. Yes, I need to get a new apartment, so buy the record.
Buy the record, feed a musician.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks.